your host. Oh my gosh, it's the Parrot Literary Corner, and I'm Dustin Pickering, your host. I am your noble and honest host. Today we're going to discuss the literary parrot. It's just little old me here. So, without further ado, here is the Literary Parrot, the anthology 249 pages of glorious literature, prose and poetry, as well as visual artwork and photography from across the world. Why have you not bought your copy yet? I don't know. You must buy this copy. You must buy it. It's available at Amazon.com. And it's also available on Pothi.com. That's Pothi.com if you're in India or thereabouts. Please purchase a copy. It's a glossy cover. This is the matte cover. This is the matte cover from Amazon.com. And I would like to share with you some of the work that is in here. Just amazing amount of literary output, 200 and full 49 pages of amazing and contemporary literature that will just knock your socks off. I mean, just amazing stuff. I'm going to read from here Paul Richmond's Family Traditions. I saw Grandma run over the tax man with the tractor. Everyone cheered. She still went to prison. I grew up with an attitude. Everyone remembers it as a miracle the day I fell into the hay baler. After all the crunching sounds highlighted with my loud screams, I popped out the other end in one piece. What I remember was being amazed that my phone didn't get crushed and that someone had pushed me. When I was older, I was trying to make my living as a cowboy. I started to realize things weren't going as I had planned the morning I had to eat my horse. On my deathbed, the priest who had been called said he wouldn't give me my last rites. I hadn't given his church any money. I asked him to lean in close so I could shoot him at close range with my last words, "Here I come, Grandma." Now, isn't that a charming piece of literature? Very funny, very alarming, provocative a little bit. What do you think, guests? And this is a wonderful book, Literary Parrot. I would love to hear from you guys at some point on this. If you want to email me at literarycorner@newyorkparrot.com, I appreciate all opinions, especially regarding the Literary Parrot. I would love to hear from any guests that have been on this show who are published in this book, what you think of what you've read so far. So just get in touch with me on Literary Parrot, Literary Parrot at NewYorkParrot.com. Literary Corner, sorry. I make mistakes. I do. And it's, you can call us live. And we're going to start doing this show broadcast live, live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. You can send your comments. We will have this as a wonderful interactive session amongst all audience members. So if you want to be a part of this, please be in touch. We will definitely put you on the show. So this book, 249 pages of glorious literature. You guys got to get a copy of this. This is amazing. This book was a lot, 2 weeks of my intensive labor. So please reward us fully. It was more than 2 weeks, probably. I don't know. I'm not keeping track. It's a labor of love is what it is. So you guys out there looking at me and thinking, what can I do to help the Literary Corner? You can also donate paypal.me/nyparrot, and it'll go straight to the Literary Corner, which will be a wonderful and gift to us. And we will put your name in Series 2, which is desired of December 1st. We will have that book ready to go. We're looking forward to that. We'll definitely be in touch with our poets and our writers and our creative minds. So how do you like this new setup, you guys? And tell us what you think when you get a chance. And I'm going to read some more work from this wondrous collection. Dan Wright, who goes with the tagline, "You're damn right, it's Dan Wright." That's his tagline. And it's wonderful. It's very funny. Let's see what he has to say in this wonderful book, The Literary Parrot. So, Dan Wright, a whole lot of nothing. Okay, I bet it's a lot of something. I bet this poem is really excellent. I bet you'll agree with me. So let me see what you think. Tell me what you think. Whenever I see a familiar face, it is inescapable that we will ask about what the other has done. Since we last saw each other, 9 times out of 10, the other person will say, nothing. It always strikes me as odd that people give nothing as an answer so often, and my mind will always focus on that as the conversation progresses. I'll imagine this person just sitting at a table when they're not at a job or going to bed, contently staring at a wall. If I know they have a partner and or kids, I'll imagine them staring at the wall as well, with one of them saying, this is a really nice wall to stare at. If I haven't seen the person in years, I'll even start to think that that wall might have something to it. It was worth being stared at for years. I wonder if I caught them at one time that decided not to stare at the wall, that they had thought to themselves earlier in the day, you know what? Maybe there's more to life than this wall. But before they go out, they'll pet the wall to let it know that they are going out. It is no reflection on the wall. It always makes me wonder what they consider to be newsworthy. To me, everything is newsworthy. Having a family is newsworthy. A good job is newsworthy. And I say, brag about it. And if you haven't seen you in forever, but to them, nothing ever is, even if I know they traveled Europe for a whole summer, if they performed brain surgery for the first time, or if they found the secret of eternal life, they would only mention it if someone else brought it up by saying something along the lines of, yeah, that was a thing. When the catching up is over, the pressure of getting on with our day will get the better of us. And this familiar face and I will both make false declarations that we need to catch up soon, that neither of us will want to follow up on, as the truth of it is, both of us would be so much happier sitting at home doing a whole lot of nothing. So don't be staring at a wall. If you're reading that poem with me, Dan Wright is out there. Don't stare at a wall. Keep writing. That's a very funny poem, and it's also very true to life. It has an amazing capacity to make us laugh at ourselves, because that is very true. That when someone says, "Hey, what are you up to, buddy?" You say, "Nothing." Nothing. We're never doing anything, right? But as you say in the poem, Dan, you could be doing brain surgery, spend a whole summer in Europe. It's a whole lot of nothing. So thank you for that very funny poem, and it fits right along with the humor in Paul Richmond's, the dry, dark humor of Paul Richmond's poem I just read, which was a very interesting and amusing poem about, I guess, rural life, as a whole. It's kind of making fun of the, being poor in a way, but it's also very serious because it's hard to be poor. We all know that. As people, you start from the bottom. If you're making it up in the world today, excellent. So Dan Wright, you're a wonderful beat poet. Keep it up. And Paul Richmond, you're a wonderful beat poet. You guys are got excellent credentials behind you, and you're damn right it's Dan Wright, and you're damn right it's Paul Richmond. So let me read you another poem. I'm gonna read Rana Zaman. He's a excellent poet. Go out on the weekends. Go out leaving supports on the weekends. Keep the encumbrances left, having a mouthful of water. Take the tolerable bag on the back. Go ahead, cutting air with both free hands effortlessly. Go beyond the city to a shady village. There is also growing a lot of urban garbage. Seeing thighs naked don't grab friend. Leaving the character down, the taste of coffee is also bitter. Everyone needs to know the Azardirecta tree anew. Small fish swim around the duck playing in the pond. The cuckoo's call can be heard suddenly. The joy of finding a nest of weaver birds is endless. The taste of eating in someone's house, sitting on the floor, is endless. Until the heartbeat getting normal, keep yourself on a bamboo bridge. When the body is sweaty, sniff again and again and keep taking non-toxic oxygen every moment. And I believe for Rana, this is English is a second language. So this book is a global anthology, 249 full pages of art, global literature. Some of these guys are writing it as English in their second language. And so it gives you a nice perspective on what English language can do, as well as what it is like to write in a second language. So if you're curious, and if you're working for an educational facility, a library out there, we want to have our books out there with you. This will teach you quite a bit to your people out there in the libraries and the educational facilities. I believe in this book quite a bit, The Literary Parrot, and it's 249 pages. Again, I mean, just look at this book. It's massive. I mean, how could you go wrong with 249 pages of literary output and wondrous visual art, as well as a nice mission statement from the New York Parrots on the back here. That's wonderfully phrased mission statement. And it'll be wonderful to hear from you guys. So, I mean, I want to read this mission statement and tell me what you think out there, if your audience. I mean, wonderful output to hear. 249 pages of literature for only $18. How could you go wrong with that? And the mission statement of New York Parrot, as is stated, our primary mission is to bridge truth and relevant information gaps between the haves and the have-nots. As we liberate people from ignorance of what is happening around them and beyond borders. We culled this mission from our belief that peace, harmony, and prosperous cohabitation of humans can only exist when there is fair and transparent gathering and dissemination of relevant, fact-checked information for all humans, regardless of their socioeconomic and cultural status and orientation. You can't get more American than that. That is the ideal of the First Amendment, is that this wonderful experiment of a country we have here is that people can make their own decisions regarding what is truth. And I think this is an excellent experiment in learning the independence and freedom of peoples is the most granted to bring people together and to create a government based on free choice. So we have that wonderful in this country, in the United States of America, where this book was published, The Literary Parrot. And if you want a copy, it's $18 on Amazon. It's at podly.com. And you can buy it there for a modest price, a glossy cover. Some people have already bought a copy. We've sold a number of copies already out there, both at Amazon and Podly. And we did pre-order for approximately a couple of weeks, and we made off really well with that. We did a really good job with selling copies. I don't know how many exactly off the top of my head, but it's been a fabulous, wonderful experiment and an experience to see what we can produce literature-wise in such a short amount of time. We started, I believe, in March. So we have numerous countries, numerous people in this book. I mean, I'll just start with some of our main people here. We have Dinger Abdullahi from Nigeria, Azam Abadov from Uzbekistan, Safraz Ahmad from England, Bill Arnott from Canada, Madeline Artenberg here in the USA, Don Bucas from South Africa, Bient Borklin from Sweden, Pengiota Boleta from Greece, Emily Fortney Blunt from Canada, Dennis Brown from USA, James Bryant from USA, Troy Camplin from USA, and Darlene Campos from USA, Rick Christensen, USA, Lynn Coffin, USA, Pat Connors in Canada, David Cope, USA, Joshua Corwin, USA, David Hoishendah, USA, Linda Trott Dickman, USA, Canada, Casey Dorman, USA, John Dorsey, USA, Robin Wyatt Dunn, USA, Kelly Ann Ellis, USA, Alex Raphael Incomieta, USA, Sandra Feen, USA, Lawrence Foshi, USA, Kelly Grace Goddess, USA, Sashwata Gangapuadye, India, Suchismita Ghoshal, India, Robert Gibbons, USA, Michael Gwynn in the USA, Tom C. Hunley in the USA, P.J. Johnson, Poet Laureate of the Yukon in Canada, Ken Jones, USA, Sean Arthur Joyce in Canada, Ortika Kaza in India, Brian Hinde, USA, who also has visual art, photography in the book, Paul Kanicki, USA, W. Ruth Kozak in Canada, Gopal Lahiri in India, Gabriel Langley, USA, Stacy Lawrence, USA, Eva Petropoulou, Lionoi in Greece, Angie Mack, USA, Montri Pagata Makandayula, India, Mike Matthews, USA, Donella McLean, USA, Misty Milwee, USA, Richard Modiano, USA, Tina Wittendorf Mortensen, Denmark and France, Joseph Mukami, Tanzania, Maria Nazos in USA, Mark Olmsted, USA, Antonio Petron in Italy, Terry Petz in Canada, Claudia Pacino in Italy, Paul Richtman, USA, Art Paul Schlosser, USA, Anka Sen in India and Germany, Pankuri Sinha in India, Elliot Slen, Canada, Reza Udin Stalin, Bangladesh, Joanna Svensson in Sweden, Annette Tarpley, USA, Para Timosina, Nepal, Igor Yurchenko, Romania, Amrita Villan, India, Kim Vodika, USA, Dwayne Voorhees, USA and Vietnam, Raymond Walker, Scotland, Wang Ping, China and USA, Ron Whitehead, USA, L.J. Talbot, otherwise known as the M.Ys, in USA, Dan Wright, USA, Rana Zaman, Bangladesh, Eva Maria Zelane, Poland, Catherine Zitgraf, USA. These guys have all been guests on the program. I'm going to read now who have been published on the website. John Copley Alter, USA, Roop Singh Bandari, Nepal, Piku Chowdhury, India, Nandita D. Ne Chatterjee, India, Neil Desmond, USA, Stephen Ditmore, USA, Bernard Hask, USA, Pavol Janik, Slovakia, Ljubika Katik, Croatia, Wonsu Kim, South Korea, Andre de Corvin, USA, Carolyn Laurent, Turkey and France, Sudipta Mayati, India, Navneet K. Mon, India, James B. Nicola, USA, Tu Niu, China, Ngozi Olivia Asuaha, Nigeria, Mona Lisa Parida, India, Elena Petrova, Ukraine and USA, Naba Kumar Potter, India, Zhang Qiandong, China, Brittany Russell, Jamaica, Tali Cohen Shabtai in Israel and USA, Howard Stein, USA, Sushant Thapa, Nepal, Gita Viswanath, India, S.A. Yita, Nigeria. That's a full list of all the contributors and their countries. We appreciate you viewing today, and we love catering to the audience. We love making sure that we get all these creative minds out there. This has been a wondrous opportunity for me as an anchor to host a show that brings creative minds all across the globe into one space, building community one person at a time, and then putting these books out, these wonderful anthologies. Literary Parrot. This is the Parrot Literary Corner, and I'm Dustin Pickering, your noble and honest host. if you'd like to reach out to me and be on the show, Literary Corner at newyorkparrot.com is my email. You can email me there and tell me a little bit about yourself. Send me a paragraph bio as well as a headshot of yourself. And if you would like, a couple of sample poems. And basically just tell me a little bit about who you are and what you're doing. And we want photography also, photographers, visual artists, all kinds of interesting artwork you're doing. If you want your name out there and getting on this show, then just get in touch with me. You can visit the New York Parrot's website at newyorkparrot.com. It's a news media organization covering stories, as we mentioned in the mission statement, to bridge the haves and have-nots through relevant fact-checked information. So you guys out there, I hope you've enjoyed the programming today. It's been a short, live, and an interesting interactive discussion. And I hope you guys out there are enjoying the day, enjoying the night if it's nighttime for you. And we got a whole world around us. Just keep us going. Keep out the creative work. Just keep pushing it, and pushing and pushing. Oh my gosh, this has been a wonderful opportunity, to keep sharing with the world, to just keep telling you guys, just keep out there, keep the hope moving, keep the momentum going. We will have Parrot Literary Corner's second edition, second series, The Literary Parrot, out December 1st. So be prepared for that. We will choose our poets as we chose them this time. We unfortunately can't include everybody. We just we do interviews so widely. We can't include everybody we interview, but we will definitely get some poetry in there for some of those guys and to represent the organization as well as the poetry community at large. So I hope you guys are having an excellent afternoon and good day. And please continue to write. And if you have money to donate, paypal.me/nyparrot. And have a good day. And this is Dustin Pickering. I'm signing off from the Literary Parrot, today's Parrot Literary Corner, the Parrot Literary Anthology. As we've seen, this is a wonderful book, 249 pages. Get a copy now. Don't stop writing. Don't stop reading. And please watch out for falling trolls. Thank you.